the beautiful ocean. And oh, hello. Hello. Welcome to the full moon in Pisces video. I really didn't even want to wear a wig today. I just didn't want to do a goddamn thing. All right. But here we are. And I want it to be by nature so we can fully sink in what I'm about to tell you about the full moon, what it means, and what it means for your zodiac sign. First things first, this is going to go by your rising sign and not by your sun sign. So if you want to know your rising sign, you have to go on google.com and just search up birth chart calculator, and from there you can find your birth chart and look for ascendant if you don't see rising. It's so pretty out here. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Takira here, and today we are going to be discussing the full moon and what it means for you. Also, what house it's in and what area that house is lighting up, and what changes should you see on the rising sign, your moon sign sometimes, but the rising sign is the most accurate because it is the chart ruler and it is in the first house. So it's pretty easy for me to find out which area based off of that. Let's just go ahead and get into it. This is one of the best full moons that we are going to get. It's forcing us to go deep within our emotions to bring purity to our physical reality. This is the last week we get before Mars goes retrograde and Jupiter goes direct. So this is a good time to manifest what it is that you want. This full moon in Pisces is right in the middle of our transit of Mars square Saturn. And so this is forcing us to bring our higher vibrational self aligned to the physical reality that we are in. So it's really asking us to look inward, okay? But do not beat yourself up, and to really go with compassion far as inward goes, okay? Sometimes Pisces energy just does not know and is acting off of the feelings. So, get this energy time to make sure we're being positive and having positive self-talk, okay? The 12th house is ruler of Pisces. Pisces is, with Neptune, blah, blah, blah. So it could really be like illusions, delusions, voices in our head, stuff like that, okay? The part that we trying to keep hidden from the world. And depending on what house it's on, another interesting aspect that I found was Venus opposing Saturn. They both square Mars. It is telling us that basically it's our responsibility to take actions on our emotions and to better align with the relationships in reality, okay? Not the internet or not anything like that, but reality. This energy may be unseen to the physical with a lot of people, or maybe it just brings the unphysical to the light, okay? The full moon tends to light up whatever house it falls in. So the full moon is the light, right? But the house and the space that it's in is the future. So it's shining light on this part of your future. You can also look to the opposite sign, which is, if you have Gemini first house, you probably have 7th house Sag. So you want to, look to the 7th house as well, because we have our identity, but we always do have our relationships and our partners. So we have to make sure that both of these energies are really aligning together. More often than not, one house has a full moon, then the other house is definitely affected by the full moon. Pisces rising. Hello. So this energy is affecting your first house. I have a friend who is Pisces rising, and let's just say he never goes to the hospital, nothing, right? But this full moon has him all over the place to the point where he got a little too intoxicated and he fell down, hit his head. This is real Pisces in first house energy. I said that to say that, the first house rules our appearance, our body. You might experience injuries to the face or injuries to your body, just, per se. There may be changes in your appearance, such as the colors you wear or your overall physical body. You can become a lot more self-aware and start to see yourself in a new light. This is a good time to figure out where you're headed, as the full moon can give you insight into your life's direction. And you may have received some award based on the work you have put in during this time. It is as if you see yourself, your action, and direction in life a lot more clearly, as well as other planets in this area lights up this house. So if you have Mars here, the moon will probably bring anger and heightened anger. You tend to see exactly what's working right now and what is not. So you're getting rid of things that don't longer serve you. And a realization is coming to you as people stop and to take notice of you. I mean, this is the first house, so people might notice your body, your makeup. People might notice, certain things about you that's on your physical body. So overall, Pisces rising, you're really worried about your overall appearance and, staying fit and active during this time. You probably are just chilling in the house right now, taking a nap. I hope that resonated with you. And if you are still interested in a reading, please find the email in my description box and please feel free to talk to me. Hello, Aquarius rising. This is based off your rising sign. This is a general reading, so I really hope this does resonate with you. The full moon is happening in your second house, so it is bringing up feelings surrounding money, property, family, and your assets. You're looking and saying, okay, what did I spend and what did I not spend? And so you're really trying to put together a budget and develop better spending habits during this time. You may find something that comes in handy, something that you always wanted. Either way, the full moon is really bringing a big light to your wallet and what have you done with this money. But really take account that this is Pisces energy, and to be nice to yourself and to really be compassionate, to go inward with kindness and not shame or guilt. This is a really good time to set your intentions. Capricorn rising. Hello guys. This is happening in your third house. It's the local environment, the community, your friends, childhood, things of that nature. So there may be changes in your local environment. Something is completed or improved. It could be renovations to your favorite shopping mall or your favorite restaurant, or maybe just a closing down of the restaurant. And they say that the third house is really like the social community room. Okay, so this is social media, internet, how we feel about it. It also rules friends and co-workers. So you might find something out like really strange about a friend or a co-worker during this time. There may also be a change in environment or change in traveling. The ninth is opposite the third. So maybe you're taking a look at the friends you keep around and how they align with your beliefs. All in all, there is definitely a change in thought regarding the third house activity. Sagittarius rising. What's up, guys? So the full moon is happening in your fourth house. Fourth house is the house of family and friends. So feelings might come out in the open regarding what the heart wants. There may be a completion of the home. Maybe you're finally done packing. Maybe you just moved. Or maybe there could be an additional person coming to live with the family. All in all, with the family. Maybe during this time you spend a lot more time with family. Fourth house also has a lot to do with the past, your home, and your family. You gain insight around this time about the past and about where we're headed into the future. Or maybe you decorated the house and now you have a project that has to be done in the house, or maybe you're making money from home now, things of that nature, because this is the home house. Overall, with this energy, I would say to really stay at home and to meditate and to figure out what the soul wants coming up these next few months. Scorpio rising. Your fifth house is highlighted at this time. And what is the fifth house? The fifth house is your hobbies, your interests, fun. It's the playroom. So a full moon in the fifth house can show you what you are missing in life. There may be an ending or a beginning of a project, and this is really shining a light on what you truly desire. It can be a time where people are breaking up or waking up with a stranger. However, if you have been dating someone for a while, this can intensify the connection or solidify the connection, give it a title, or maybe, figure out where both sides are headed, or where both sides are thinking. Brings up feelings of what matters to you, so it can help you remove the other stuff. So maybe a child, a friend, or a boyfriend or girlfriend might come and tell you some very confidential information, or they just might come and want to speak to you. Old childhood flings might also show up, and really it's just a time to have a little bit more fun. So overall with this energy, I would just say to really pay attention to what you truly desire, and to go after the new project or in the project, whatever feels right with your intuition during this time. Libra rising. This can bring up a time far as things that you have been neglecting about your health, or with regards to your overall well-being. You also might see the benefits that you have been working towards at work. It is the perfect time to break a bad habit. An underlying health issue might occur at this time. Also, sometimes this could mean that a coworker got fired, or there's just simply a lot of changes that are happening surrounding work. Maybe you're the co-worker that quit, and this person might become really unhappy with their work conditions and try to align it more with what they really are spiritually aligned with. This could be the time that you get a job offer or start a job. It's things you weren't thinking were coming regarding the 6th house. Virgo rising. The full moon is happening in your 7th house. So it illuminates what you couldn't see about your significant other, and there might be awareness to legal contracts and anything signed previously before the time. In a relationship, this could be the time that you guys take stuff to the next level. Maybe move in together, sign a lease, buy a car, rent property. Either way, both of you guys might be really taking joint responsibility. And either way, you're going to see this person's true intentions and their true feelings during this time. It seems to be a very emotionally intense time, because all that you feel about your relationships, commitments, contracts, and anything else is coming to the light. So overall, watch the energy of other partners and what they truly feel at this time. Also, watch yourself, as you may be projecting on something to a partner that is not necessarily they're doing. And all in all, like I said in the beginning, we want to make sure that we are being nice to each other, not even nice to each other, but more so ourselves, going inward and finding what is really wrong and what went wrong within our spiritual to get us here in Virgo season and not have our plans fulfilled. So Pisces is a very compassionate placement, so I say that we remain compassionate to ourselves and really to understand that we are more than paper, money, anything of that materialistic value. Leo rising. Hello, this is going to be happening in your 8th house. So you're really going to be looking at the 8th house. It's the psychological stuff we gain from our experiences. Time that we become aware of the things that we are carrying around due to other people. Time to either return a favor or somebody got to get out. And things are really sporadic right now, unexpected, because this is the Pluto house. And so things just might come out of the blue and Houdini our ass. North Node in my 8th house right now, so you might lose a client or a source of income. You might even pay off a debt because of a partner, or help a family member with money in some type of form or fashion. This can also be a pregnancy indicator. So overall, Leo, really just check your finances. No one is to get in. What this is telling me is that people are looking at your finances. They are asking you to help them. Now, granted, Leo's supposed to be learning about keeping the ego in check. So don't try to be arrogant or anything. Help them if needed. But please be mindful of the ones that don't need it and they just see you getting that money. And overall, stay positive, because 8th house can be really tough energy. It's what we gain from our experiences, what the experience has left on to us. Cancer rising. This is going to be happening in your 9th house, the house of what am I here for? The house of faith, the house of asking questions that nobody really knows the answers to. It's a really philosophical house. It comes after the 8th house. So this is where we learn from. This is where we seek our truth. This is where we go do things for ourselves and not anyone else. So with 9th house energy, you are redirecting your ambition. You may be feeling uncertain about the way your life has been going, and you may be wondering if it's all going to pay off. Are you going to get to the goal? During this full moon, you might get a glimpse of what's being offered to you and how to align with the most success. Very spiritual area, as it opens up to how we manifest. It's as if you could see the path you want to take a lot clearer right now. You might be focused way more on your dreams at this time. So overall, for this energy, really do not beat yourself up about your goals and your dreams, as they will happen, one step at a time. In Virgo season, we tend to want a lot of things but cannot back them up, but can't receive them right away. So we are very, very sensitive right now to our dreams and the reality that we are currently in and not what we thought we were in. But overall, this is a good energy to really decide where you want to head at and what path you might be taking. I want to also add that this is the 9th house, the house of learning. So it might be learning something revolving college, or you might be starting college or starting school or online school. It's opposite of the 3rd house, which is the change of environment right now. So maybe you're just taking the change of environment slow, but you're still going with school, okay? And if that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Full moon in the 10th house. This is for Gemini rising. First, you already knew this was coming because you've been on a path to greatness. You should watch my North Node video to see the North Node in your 1st house transit. So the 10th house is your career, it's the public, it's outside, it's right after the 9th house. So it's what you want to contribute after you've learned so much, and maybe you are graduating school, maybe you are just finally getting the job that you were working so hard for all this time. You're really leveling up in your career. Another scenario would be that you are gaining more public recognition and recognition on social media. Bosses are noticing you whether you work good or bad right now. Take the advantage to show them the good right now. And there may be true feelings brewing up regarding your life and your career and the direction you want it to take. Overall, for this energy, I would say to be on the lookout for new opportunities and to stay positive. Do not let bad thoughts come into the mix right now, as the moon in Pisces is asking us to feel what we feel on a spiritual level. So we're really trying to just make a plan. That's real Capricorn energy. What career is aligned for you and what position you may want to get to. Okay, this is a good time to set intentions as the moon is illuminating whatever is the sun. Taurus rising. So 11th house is really, really affected right now. This brings excellent results, gains and opportunities your way, or may bring an end to a friendship, social group, or network. And you will start to see the people you surround yourself with a little bit more clear. You will see the people you surround yourself with more clarity at this time. You're really figuring out, who is your good friend and who is your bad friend. You're also figuring out what is your dream, what are your hopes and ideals for the future as this pertains to the Aquarius house. There could be arguments and disagreements with friends or co-workers, and illuminates to you all that is hidden. So really pay attention to your intuition, as this can tell you a lot about your hidden energy or your friend's hidden energy. So overall, with this energy, Taurus, I would say to keep going towards your goals, keep going towards your dreams, and really write down a list of exactly what you are trying to accomplish within these next 6 months. Aries rising. This is a time that will alert you to a lot of things that you have put on hold in the past year. The full moon is happening in your 12th house. So very interesting. I think Aries rising is just very interesting because you have double everything. Like Aries is in the 1st house, Taurus is in the 2nd house. But anyway, Pisces in the 12th house. Full moon action, okay? So it's alerting you to the things that you've put on hold, and it enables you to clear through and take the right action. And this is the area of the subconscious, as dreams might be a lot more vivid. This is a good time for healings one's body and relaxation. However, this could be the time where the past comes back to revisit you. So the things you've pushed down and out can come to the open. So it's really asking you to pay attention to your dreams and look at that is hidden in the stars. Look at what is hidden in spirituality, especially if you are lost right now. Really pay attention to this energy because you are revisiting the past in a sense, or you're dreaming a lot, and it's really giving you the insight that you need. Thank you, Aries rising. So overall, this energy is really about going inward and really truly listening to the voices in our head about where it went wrong and who we were led by and what led us. Neptune is in its rulership right now, so we really want to pay attention to what is reality right now, but to not beat ourselves up over the analyzation of reality right now, and to really take it one step at a time, because the full moon is the ending of something, but is always a beginning of something. Okay, so that is all I got for y'all today. So please don't be afraid to leave me a comment, share, subscribe, all them things, y'all. And if you wouldn't mind, I have Cash App and I have PayPal, and also I'm going to leave my email right here. If you would like to talk to me about a reading or send a donation, this is the way to do so. And see you guys next time. Bye.